BassResinator here. I have just put in Smurf resin ink into some Bondcrafter resin. This is just part B. Now this cup is not, if you look, there's white and there was a purple resin. Those are dry, are cured already. I was just using this cup again because I don't want to throw stuff away if I don't have to, you know. But I'm just getting that mixed up a little bit. Why blue? Well, I made a plate with it was a big one. This is a little plate. I'm going to call it a coaster because this is going to be my entry into coasting through the week. So this will be my coaster, and I'm going to mix up 4 ounces. I hope that's enough. I don't know how much this thing holds, but I'm trying to mix up this blue to try and mimic cobalt glass. Some people call it carnival glass. It's the kind moms and grandmas used to have, okay? My wife actually inherited a couple pieces, big bowls and stuff, which are really kind of cool. But, you know, we never use them because they're antiques and they're expensive, and so we just sort of leave them over to the side. But so I'm trying to make my own versions of it, and I'm trying to get a little bit of, I don't know where that little white stuff came from, but anyway, getting that off. I'm going to mix up 4 ounces of Bondcrafter 1:1, the art resin, and putting in this Smurf blue, and we'll see what we get. And hopefully it'll look really good, and we can use it as a coaster. You know, almost anything can be used as a coaster. The traditional coaster molds and stuff, or small plates like this, can be used as a coaster. So that's what this is going to be. Let me get this mixed up, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that's mixed up. It looks really dark this way, but it's going to be lighter when I pour it in. Now, Coasting Through the Week is I think I'm the only guy that ever participates in it. So it's there's 4 ladies that, well, 3 ladies had started it, and then another lady joined them as an official member of the Order of Coasting Through the Week. But Tammy from Epoxy Me That, Mary from Resin Me Up, and Marva from Marvelous Artsy are the 3 originals, and then Laura from Laura's Design Studio is part of this as well. So here we go. I mixed it up very slowly, and there's a bubble right there already. I think that's the only bubble I saw as I was mixing. Now, when I first pulled this mold out, it was stuck. This back part was stuck to the plate part in front, so I don't want to pour it too fast because it'll... That is really cool looking, the way this is just sort of oozing down, because this is not a thick coaster tray. It's going down over here on this side. Oh, big old bubble came up from over there. this is fun popping these bubbles. They come up real easy. Man, if all my molds did it that way. Man, that is cool. If you get a mold like this is fun. Having fun with bubbles. Almost like my granddaughter. Get out the bubbles. I'm like, oh. She loves playing, making bubbles with the little wand you stick down into the soapy water. I was wondering where that bubble came from a little bit ago. Popping up over the side. There's one of these coming up. There's another one right there. Come on. There we go. I think 4 ounces was the right amount. It might hold more if I put more, but I don't want to end up having it roll over the sides. Now some of those bubbles, those bigger bubbles that came up, when they popped, they left little bubbles. I'll just let this cure overnight. We'll see what we have. I went to an organ recital tonight with my wife. I was participating in a performing Maurice Durflay's Requiem Mass for All Souls Day at a church on Sunday afternoon. And the organist that they had brought in, a world-renowned organist, he stayed around to do an organ recital. And oh my goodness! And it was at a place down here. There's a large basilica at the Catholic church down here. And across the street and down a little ways from the basilica is, it looks like a church from the outside. In fact, it's designed that way, but it is a stained glass museum. Oh, that is some of the most beautiful, I mean, if you ever get a chance, come to down into the Rio Grande Valley of Texas and go to San Juan, Texas, and look up the Gelman Stained Glass Museum. And they've got this gigantic organ in there. Oh, that's good. Where they had this recital going on, or the concert. Oh, man. The venue was amazing. The organist was amazing. We had a good time. We hadn't gone on a date like that in quite some time, so. Okay. Anyway, this kind of blue sort of reminded me of some of the stained glass. You know, there's a little bit of a blue fleck that was probably from the lid of that resin dye or resin ink. Anyway, yeah, beautiful, and we had fun. A little over about an hour and a half concert. It was really nice. So now I just let this cure up, and we'll see what my wife thinks in the morning of the cobalt glass. I'm going to call it cobalt glass. Cobalt glass coaster for coasting through the week. Anyway, I got this. It's an octopus ink. Down here at the bottom it says octopus inks, and Laura from Laura's Art Studio is a reseller of these. So look in the description. You'll see where to get any of this stuff, including this cool looking mold. Yep. Okay. We'll see you in the morning. Bye. Next morning, and we're cured. Now. Oh, good. I was hoping it wasn't sealed so tightly that I wouldn't be able to get it out. Oh, it's still a little bendy. But that'll make it easier to get out. I think it's just because it's such a thin plate / coaster that it's going to take a little longer to cure completely. Okay, ready? Oh, yeah. Cobalt blue glass. Look at that. Well, I'm gonna have to take this out and put it on the table so you can see what it looks like without this maroonish background. So I'll take it out there in just a little bit. But before I do that, let me thank all of you who are my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you are not a subscriber and you would like to be, just go down and click the subscribe button. It's that simple. Follow the directions, and then you're in. There's a little icon of a bell. If you click that, you'll be notified anytime I do something new. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this out in the kitchen, and then I'm going to get down the real cobalt blue glass piece that my wife has and compare colors, huh? Yeah, that'd be cool. This channel does have memberships if you are interested in supporting the channel that way. Click the button that says join. Now remember, this is a part of a collaboration called Coasting Through the Week. So click on the description of this video and you will see the playlist, and then just click on that playlist and be able to see the other ladies' work. Now remember, mine usually comes out before theirs, so you may have to go back to that playlist a couple times throughout the day before you can finally get them all. But yeah, there's my coaster. You know how a lot of times you get a teacup and they have their own little saucer that goes with it? That's sort of like its own coaster, right? So that's what I'm going to use this as. That purple down the bottom. You know, I could make a green one. And put a frog on it. Be like a lily pad. Ah, cool. I'll have to think about that. I don't think I'll have to think too hard on that one, because that just popped into my head, because that sort of has a texture of a lily pad. Oh, okay. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to have a couple closing shots, so stick around for those and check out the playlist. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Bye.